Patreon member shout out. I need a new me, but some positive proof that I'm not just a goof. And after today, I'm gonna be cruising. No more pep rallies to cut, blah. And after today, our brains will be snoozing. I'm gonna sit on my butt. I've got less than an hour, and when this is ended, I'll either be famous or you'll be suspended. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve only update video, utility as well. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that thanks button down below if you're watching from the future. So, OMI today down a little bit at about 1.3%. Not as bad as Bitcoin, which is down about 1.5%. We did not have the markets open today. It is a Sunday. It will happen at the 1st of tomorrow. It will be August 1st, so happy end of July, happy August. We are officially 1/3 of the way done with Q3. A utility article, still waiting on that. Hopefully that goes into, hopefully we get that released in Q3, and then we get OMI utility actually implemented in Q4. I'll keep y'all posted on that. I did want to read some of the rankings of utility for their NFTs. We have the special ones down here, then the bronze, then the silver, then the gold, then the platinum, and then the ultimate over up top. And why this is important, I'll tell you right now. Because there are a little over 250 people in that Discord. Link is down below, and if you are in the first 500, you do get a silver NFT and will be invited to the first annual utility party, and all the benefits below, which is the first 1,000 members also get a bronze $100 NFT, and the first 10,000 members will all get a special $50 NFT, and the things below, which is their chances to win an ultimate NFT, a trip, branded merchandise giveaways, weekly light list giveaways. And I'm an ambassador, but who else is an ambassador? Well, we just had Wendy Stibalis sign the NDA, and she's officially on board. Somebody that has not officially come on as ambassador, but is somebody that is talking about it and will be going and representing for us as well, sharing links, talking about us on her TikTok, is Fanny Carbonell FR. Fanny Carbonell, most notably as Mrs. Goldstein in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that Harry Potter spinoff, who has just had a little over 11,000 followers over on the TikTok, and one of her TikToks has gone viral with over 1 million people following. That will 10x by next year. She will, at this point next year, she'll probably have 100K following there. Again, her doing a little bit of advertising for utility. And again, if you take note, look at that red O over there. You can't see it right now. I just shut off the phone. That red O is signifying that she's part of the Veve OMI fam as well. I feel like these two worlds really go together beautifully. Moving on. But speaking of Veve, we got some Veve news to go over. We have the Gale saying if all of these Star Wars characters dropped on Veve on the same day, which would perform the best? And he gives out Yoda, Grogu, the Mandalorian, and Ahsoka Tano. I would have said Grogu. Now, granted, only 760 people took place in this. And for Grogu, why? Because it's a little baby Yoda. Everybody loves him. The memes about him are great. You know, I did see a lot of Mandalorian cosplays at San Diego Comic-Con, so obviously a lot of them did have baby Grogu. I didn't see any people with Yoda there. I did see a couple of Ahsoka Tanos. But the overwhelming majority of a lot of people on Twitter said 67%. And then David Yu gave like the thumbs up. He gave those hearts. So I do think Yoda will probably come next in the future. I mean, we just had Boba Fett, which the Ultra is doing pretty well, still staying above 300. The common and the uncommon of those are still below retail right now. Probably not a bad idea to go get them. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm just saying. But speaking of Veve or whatever, if you take a look at Sandy the Snowman, oh, who is that? It's Reese. And you take a look at some of the stuff that he has, he's got the number 21 Eddie Russo and Becky Cloonan. And then if you swipe right a little bit, he's got the number 21 Joey M and the number 21 Todd McFarlane. That particular set, the matching set. Matching sets are incredibly hard to get, but that one, right now, be $100,000 easy. Geez. If that goes, I would not be surprised that a matching set that low could go for multiple, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future, if not 7 figures. Because that is that first set that, there's so, and again, I don't have any of the first set. I probably should get them back at some point when OMI moons, I definitely will. But that is, Jesus. that I could see that being going for $1 million, just because it's matching. It's that first of the first. I think that is the lowest matching set that we've seen on here. And of course, he's got a Donnie as well. Savage. You want to know what else is savage? Clever Jerk saying that he's got the 1980 Ultra Rare, and that was the year that Boba Fett had premiered, and the 1980 Common, and then also the number 80 Common. Again, another dude that's just a mad lad. Shout out to Clever Jerk for that. So we did see after the delistings, we had a bunch of delistings from Vader's, like a Vader Uncommon went from 321 to 244 available. The Vader Common went from 309 to 253. The Ducks, Hello K's favorite ones, went from 173 to 145. Superman went from 153 to 131. Pride 2 went from 192 to 149. And these are the number of listings. These are not the prices, obviously. The Mickey hat, that Fantasia hat, went from 93 to 74. There's really not a lot of those. Not a lot at all. And this goes on and on. But basically, there's something I wanted to read. It was from Facebook. I don't know who it was. Someone just sent it to me. So here's a little backstory of what happened. You see a sharp decrease of NFTs being listed on the marketplace. For example, Silver Surfer had about 600 listings last night, and now it's about 460. This was as of this morning. May indeed be the case in some instances, but it's not the case for all of the listings being removed, talking about bots. Saying there are legitimate people who have not yet initiated the KYC process. Others are currently going through the process of being approved and are just waiting. Some people have been approved within a matter of minutes, and others have been waiting weeks since they submitted the requested documentation for KYC to be verified. So yeah, before you do jump in, it is good to know that not all of these are bot delistings. Some people just that are real people, they just haven't had the chance to go and get verified yet. Anyway, moving on. Some Feesh news. We got Brockman Blockchain saying, "Hello everyone. It was suggested in Suggested Ideas on the Feesh Cord that we donate the secondary royalties to feeshforgood.eth until the funds are raised. Vote here." I, of course, voted yes for that. He's got a buddy of his that is not doing so hot right now, needs some medical stuff. So because all of the funds that are being raised for the Feesh right now, if you mint a Feesh, you go and you get free, all of those funds go towards helping his friend. Anyone that mints 10 Feesh right now, when transfers are back on, will get an alligator Loki. So from me, it's from me. So and you can't just say, "Oh, I minted 10 Feesh." Like it'll be confirmed on the blockchain. So don't try to cheat. But if you mint 10 Feesh, I'll give you a free common alligator Loki. If you mint 20 Feesh, I'll give you a free ultra rare alligator Loki. So this is I may have just like kind of shot myself in the foot with that, but I already said it. It's too late. If you mint 20 Feesh, you will get a free ultra rare alligator Loki. Those things were hundreds of dollars at one point. Even the common alligator Lokis were $138 at one point. So I be advised, I have like a max of 34 of those. If more than 34 people do that, and it is one per one. If you do, if you mint 20 Feesh, you can't get the common and the ultra rare. You're just gonna get the ultra rare. And if you mint 40 Feesh, I cannot give you two. I don't think that would be fair. If you mint 100 Feesh, I will give you a free secret rare alligator Loki. I really hope I don't have to do. I hope I do. If you mint if you mint 100 Feesh, you'll get a free secret rare alligator Loki. But I'm gonna limit those to the first. I'm gonna limit those to the first 10 people. That's it. Okay, sounds good. Moving on. We have an Instagram account named Benito.official or official. And they're going to be getting into Web3. Pretty interesting. Can't wait to see what goes on with that. We had somebody on Twitter ask when Amazing Fantasy 15 is going to be the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, 23rd, the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, or the 25th, any of these things, and Alex had X'd out all of them. Well, all except one. And when asked why, Alex just said, "I X'd out all of the ones that you didn't." So we know that Amazing Fantasy 15 is not coming out on these dates. And I will say it again for y'all to write down, or if y'all missed it, if y'all are driving. August 2nd, 4th, 9th, 11th, 16th, 18th, 23rd, 25th, and the 30th. Some people are thinking that it might be the 10th, or anyone that's not these dates. We might not even get it in August. I don't know. I really don't. Also in Feesh news, Brockman Blockchain says, "We broke 10 matches today in beta. Huzzah for that." So I'm very, very excited for that. And Wes says, "When breaking 10K Feeshes," and Brock says, "Never. There will only be 10K." People were asking about what I think as far as the Veve logo on Veve, the one that we have, the silver and gold one, versus the Veve logo that's on Feesh. I really like them both. If you want my full opinion on that, go watch my most recent live. That was like an hour and a half. It's like the first like 10 minutes I talk about that. Talking about something, there's a photo from chriscoffee.eth, and some of these comments from people looking at Recur dropping Rugrats NFTs, saying, disgusted, NFTs are a scam, can't believe Nickelodeon did this. I have lost all respect for Nickelodeon, and I farted. That was a great one. I didn't even know. I thought that was a complaint also. Why? I'm such a child. There's always going to be haters. My advice for people that are trying to bring people on board, there's some high-hanging fruit and some low-hanging fruit. The ones that are interested in investing or nostalgic in IP, that's the low-hanging fruit, and you get those guys very easily. The high-hanging fruit is the people like this that are just, they're so anti-NFT because of lack of education, and I think as the years go on, those people will become less and less. But don't try to pull your hair out trying to get that high-hanging fruit. You just can't. Nobody can. But at some point, high-hanging fruit does become low-hanging fruit, and you can get them on board. Anyway, moving on. There's a account called No Caps Told saying there's more bank account owners than crypto owners. Veve doesn't need ETH whales. They need better marketing to the fandoms that they're catering to. And that's a fair point. When you have something like Veve where they go and so many people are trying to say, oh, we need crypto whales coming in. And yeah, that'd be nice to get them. You know, they do be spending a lot. How many people are invested in NFTs? Like how many? A very, very small minority. What, 1% of people maybe are investing in NFTs and are ETH whales? It's such a small pond that they're in. And again, are there some people in crypto that have hundreds of millions or billions of dollars? Yes, absolutely. You know, I would much rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100%, of my own. Why? Because, moving 100 bricks from the front of the yard to the back of the yard, I can go 100% on that. I can go plus ultra. Might take me a while. But I just have 100 people grab one brick and just walk it back there with no effort. It's a lot easier for us to grow at mass adoption, and it's a lot easier for us to grow when you have what we have. It's just uploading your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, whatever, onto the app, buying gems that way, and that's the way to get the NFT. That's the meal ticket. That is the vehicle. Yes, onboarding for, OMI to NFT, ETH to NFT, whatever you have. Yes, absolutely. Can't wait for that. I cannot wait to spend my OMI. But the real thing, the real trick is going to be, just mass adoption with marketing for the normal people that don't use crypto. And we'll get it. We'll get there. Speaking of OpenSea, we have Jake and Bake NFT saying OpenSea implemented a new feature and it's being exploited. You can buy an item on behalf of a different wallet address. People are buying on behalf of Gary Vee and Pranksy and other influencers. Wallet trackers show it as them buying the NFT, and then people FOMO in. So we did have Gary Vaynerchuk respond saying, first please, no one ever buy anything just because I do. I buy what I like, and 99.9% for long-term hodl, while some are flipping, and that's their intent. Number two, I hope we can get this slighted addressed so people don't get fooled. That said, please, for the 1,000th time, don't buy based on me. End quote. You heard it directly from the horse's mouth. Another thing from the horse's mouth, we have Allison Bamcat said, set up my Veve official account in preparation for my drop this Saturday on August 6th. Picked up some works from my favorite artists too, Matt Gondek, Luke Chu, sorry, I love him so much, and Camille Garcia, saying, I don't have any followers yet. Follow me, please. And it is Allison Bamcat. Follow her over on the Twitter. Follow her over on the Veve app. I cannot wait to get her stuff on the 6th. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everybody, please check out at HeyDivDon and at KingMavsForever over on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube. Raythax.dthl main name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Dark Link, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashie. Nice and dark today. Bye-bye, Dashie. I love you guys. Goodbye. Dragon Ball. See you. Can't wait to get that on the app.